Welcome to Crack-A-Pack. My name is Andrew. Today we're cracking open Throne of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a Boar token, followed by a Forest for our land. Then we have a foil Marrowleaf Rider. Next we have Ayara, First of Locthwain, which for black is a 2/3 legendary creature. Reads, whenever Ayara, First of Locthwain, or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Then you can tap to sacrifice another black creature and draw a card. This is your very stereotypical aristocrats creature. It wants creatures to be ETBing to drain your opponents, and then it also has a sacrifice outlet for all the creatures that are going to be entering the battlefield. Sure, you have to tap it in order to get that sack trigger, but hey, you have a repeatable card draw on this creature, and it's still going to drain all of your opponents regardless of if it's tapped or not. Just having another sack outlet is going to be useful in an aristocrat strategy where you have countless other sacrifice payoffs. This is just going to give you a payoff and be your trigger for it as well. So this is absolutely going to be going into I have 2 different decks in mind where this would go. Either into Painful Draw for the sacrifice to draw a card, or into the aristocrat-y Golgari deck that I have. I'm leaning toward that, since there are just a lot of things entering the battlefield and going away at all times in that deck, and this will just kind of play really well in that already. So that's probably where it's going to be. But if you have used Ayara, First of Locthwain, let me know in the comments below about the deck that she was in, how that went. What did you like about having her? What didn't you like about? Was she always a target for your opponents, or was she just did she fly under the radar? Let me know. Next we have a Lucky Clover, Edgewall Innkeeper, Mystical Dispute, Giant's Skewer, Fierce Witchstalker, Marrowleaf Rider, Hengewalker, Crystal Slipper, Memory Theft, Witching Well, Youthful Knight, and Wildwood Tracker to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. I want to say Ayara, but 3 black pips. I mean, yes, she has a lot of payoffs for black creatures. It's just hard to say yes to 3 black pips, 3 colored pips at all for a pick 1. On the other hand, Edgewall Innkeeper for a mana, right, for a green, is a 1/1. And whenever you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, you draw a card. So drafting adventures, and not a huge fan of that. I think I'll go with Ayara. It's hard to say yes to 3 colored pips for a pick 1 that's really going to be locking you down in that color. If you're going to actually use this in whatever you create from your draft. But I think that all that she does can justify her as a pick 1, even if it does basically lock you into black, and you're going to have a hard time splashing anything else if you're going to be able to reliably use Ayara. But I think that's okay. Like I said, she really does want black creatures, so being forced into black isn't the worst thing for her, since every time you have a black creature ETB, you're going to drain your opponent, and you have a sacrifice outlet to get some card draw. But the sacked creature does have to be a black creature. So again, being locked into black so firmly with Ayara isn't the worst thing for a pick 1 in this case. So yeah, Ayara, First of Locthwain is pick 1. There are other good cards in this pack though, and if you have a different pick 1 than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.